Welcome to our homestead, friends. I'm concerned about you. I'm going to talk today about something that is probably the most overlooked thing on a homestead, and that is health. And if you are not focused on your health, I need you to change course right now, and let me tell you why. So if you've decided to live this type of lifestyle, you're going off grid, you're doing things yourself, you're on a homestead, you're trying to grow food for your family, you need to be healthy. If you're still living an unhealthy lifestyle and just abusing your body, you need to change course now. And that's because if things hit the proverbial fan, and I guarantee you that they will, you are not going to be able to run to your doctor, run to the hospital, run to the clinic, run to the pharmacy to stock up on pills that you need to keep yourself going. You need to start right now and take care of your body. You can reverse disease. I have a friend who just reversed type 2 diabetes through diet and exercise. You can do it. We're going to talk about those things in a second. If things get really bad, or when they do, you just can't get to the doctor. It's just not easy to do that. And you're not probably going to have your health insurance anymore. It might be incredibly expensive. You might need to barter for that. It's just not going to be available to you. So work now. Put it in overdrive. Stop doing unhealthy things to your body and build your body. Build yourself. Work on yourself. And it will greatly benefit you. Even if it's just a few years until something happens, or if it's tomorrow, you are going to be better for it. Additionally, if something happens where you need to leave your homestead, or you need to relocate to another area and say there's no gasoline left, how are you going to get there? Well, you better start walking. And if you can't walk very far, then that is a serious issue. Now, I understand about injuries. Trust me. And I understand about serious health problems. Trust me, if you've been on this channel for a long period of time, you know I was crushed in a vehicle. It took me years of rehab to get my body back to normal shape. But now I stay as fit and as healthy as I possibly can so that I can still overcome those nagging injuries that really never go away. But you need to concentrate. Whatever your ailment is, say it's a bad knee. I've got one of those. I've had 3 surgeries on it. You need to take care of it, nurse it, strengthen it, and think about the rest of your body and what you are putting into it so that it can overcome some of those serious injuries. Additionally, on your homestead, if you do not have money for a lot of motorized or mechanized things, you're going to be doing things by hand. That's going to help you with your health. But if you're out of shape and abusing your body to begin with, then as soon as you start doing those tasks in a more vigorous way, when it really matters after things hit that fan, you're going to have an issue. If you wear out really quick, if you injure yourself, and you've got to get in shape now. You've got to change now. And I'm not talking from inside of a vacuum, right? I've abused my body. I did in the past, and I changed my lifestyle. I used to drink a lot, and I used to smoke a lot, and I used to eat junk food a lot, and I really beat myself up. But I made a decision at a certain point that those things that I was doing to my body, first, weren't helping my injuries heal very well at all. And second, it wasn't going to give me a very long life after I saw my blood work and the cholesterol level and all that stuff, right? And I didn't want to take pills. I hate taking pills, and it's unnatural. That's not how God created us, to take pills all the time to just cover up and put a Band-Aid on the things we are doing to our bodies. All right, 99% of every disease out there is lifestyle related. If you change your lifestyle, then you are going to reverse all these diseases, and it's going to help you be a more successful homesteader in growing food for your family. The important things, right? Taking care of your family. Let's talk about 7 things that you need to focus on that can reverse any damage that you've done to your body. Beyond those 7 things, the first thing to do is to quit doing those unhealthy things. First one comes with eating real food. I know so many homesteaders who have prepper pantries that are stocked full of prepackaged things, and we can get those cheap. And if you don't have a lot of money, I totally understand that. But the damage you're doing to your body with those processed, prepackaged foods is not going to turn out well in the end. So we need to focus on canning real food or preserving real food. Even if you buy fresh food at the store and say freeze dry it or can it or however you want to preserve it, do that. It's 1,000 times better than what they're selling prepackaged processed at the store. That food is poison. Second thing, you need a wide variety of nutrients in your diet. Your body is an amazing machine. It can heal itself, but it needs the proper food. So if you're just eating, say, one thing, you're not getting what you need. You need to eat so many different types of things that are available to you and things that are high in nutrients. Yes, you can survive on, say, potatoes for like a year. They have an amazing amount of healthy nutrients in them and a wide variety of them that it can sustain you for a period of time. But after that, your body's just going to start to break down anyway. Even though potatoes are amazing, you can't eat them forever. You need a wide variety of foods and nutrients. Along with that nutrient deficiency comes a hormone imbalance, and the two most well-known are estrogen and testosterone. So many guys are taking testosterone, artificial testosterone, more than any time in the history of the world, and it is only a dietary issue. If we focus on that and we do the rest of the things that I'm talking about, there wouldn't be this hormone imbalance in our bodies. Now, yes, there are external factors that you can't control, and I did a video on being able to control what you can and letting God worry about the rest of it. You know, one thing is, say chemtrails. Can you prevent them from spraying things in the air if you believe that? No. So you need to do your best down here on the ground to take care of what you need to take care of. And that is not eating the processed foods that have crazy chemicals in them. Okay, next one, you need light. You have to have light, sunlight, not artificial light. Some artificial light is okay, but sunlight does amazing things to your body, including producing vitamin D3, which is essential for your body. And without D3, you're going to have some serious health issues. So get out in the sunlight. Don't burn yourself, that's not good, but get enough light on your body 10, 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, give or take, and you will see amazing results. The next thing needs no introduction, and everybody knows you have to have it or you will die, and that's water. But a lot of people walk around dehydrated all of the time. You need to have at least between a half gallon and a gallon of water a day to keep your body healthy, to keep your cells hydrated properly, to keep your blood flowing properly and those blood cells hydrated properly. And if you don't have any of that, your health is going to deteriorate much quicker than you think it is. Being dehydrated can lead to serious kidney problems. My wife is a renal dialysis nurse, so I know from talking with her quite a bit how bad kidney disease is right now and how many people could have avoided it with drinking water instead of soda all the time, which is just acidic, it hurts your body, and it does not hydrate you. Next important thing is what I'm getting right now, and it's beautiful, and that's fresh air. Now, this isn't going to affect many homesteaders at all because you're going to be outside doing different work, different tasks. But if you've got a family member who's stuck in the house all the time, you need to get them outside. You need to get them fresh air. There is nothing better for the lungs than some amazing, fresh country air. Next thing I briefly talked about earlier, and that is exercise and movement. Your body needs to move. It needs to get up, it needs to walk around, it needs to bend down, it needs to have resistance put on muscles and resistance put on bones. And that is to keep your body strong. And if you're not keeping your body strong, it's going to be 1,000 times more difficult to do those tasks on your homestead, like gardening, or tending to your cows, or whatever it is, putting up new fence, building your solar system, putting up your greenhouse. You're not going to be able to do it if you are weak. I know somebody's going to say, well, I'm wheelchair bound or I've got a disability, and I completely understand that. You know my history. But I have seen amazing people do amazing things. People who have had limbs blown off in war still get up and take care of business. They get up every day with no legs, and they get out there and they put tires on vehicles. They're mechanics, they're farmers, they're doing what they need to do to take care of their family. I have a lot of friends who are in the military, and thank the Lord, none of them sustained any physical injuries. Some of them might have some mental injuries from 20 some odd years of war, but they also get up every day and fight through their mental injuries. Now, that's another thing that needs to be exercised, is your mind. It's a tough thing to do. I've had challenges in my life, getting over, family members being killed, but you can do it. I just want to be so encouraging for you that you can do it. If you're a Christian, put your trust in God. He will help you get through it. If you're not, friends, I can recommend Jesus to you. He is amazing, and the faith that you have in Him will help you through anything, and He will help you through anything. But if you're not, that's cool. I'm happy you're here, and I want to tell you that you can get through these things. You can get through the physical ailments, and you can get through the mental ailments. And part of that is being out on your homestead and doing these things, changing your diet, getting water, getting air, getting light. Those are all things that will help to heal your body and your mind. And something else that is on this list, and I left it for the end, is purpose. If you have a purpose, that helps you define the meaning of your life. Also, what helps me define the meaning of mine is to know that God loves me and that I'm a child of God, and He is there to help me. And He is there to help me even if situations look bleak. If I have faith in Him, He will help me. But to have purpose, to have somebody to care for, to have a cause to work toward, to have a family to grow food for, I had a purpose. And that purpose was to take care of my family. And even if I didn't have a family, that would still hold true. If I have compassion for others and I want to help others, even if I don't have an immediate family here with me and I'm single and by myself, you can work toward helping the elderly, the widowed, the orphaned, all of them. Okay, the last thing is rest. Rest is so important to rejuvenate your body. Do not overlook rest. Do not overlook sleep, because it is incredibly helpful for your health. For all of us adults, we need to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. And any hour before midnight is going to count as more than an hour. So it's more valuable the earlier you get to bed. And I know a lot of military guys, they'll go to bed at 8 and wake up at 4, or go to bed at 9 and wake up at 4, whatever it is. I just can't do that. I'm like a 10:30, 11 o'clock guy. But that hour of sleep before, or that hour and a half sleep before midnight, is so amazingly important for your health. And I'm guilty of not doing that to the best of my ability, and that's something I'm working on. Additionally, for my Christian friends, God created a day of rest, the seventh day Sabbath. It's in the Ten Commandments, it's in the Bible numerous times, and God knew that we needed rest because that's how He created us. So taking that seventh day off every single week is such an unbelievable blessing. Not only for the physical rest, the mental rest of getting away from your 9-to-5 job, if that's what you still do while you're living on your homestead, or just worrying about things, that mental rest from worrying about things that are maybe not going well on your homestead, and communing with your Creator. That is so amazingly important and such an amazing time. And if you would like to ask me about that Sabbath rest, which is the 7th day of the week, which is Saturday, I'd be happy to tell you about it. I discovered this in 2007, and it's been an amazing blessing ever since. So friends, if you are unhealthy in any way, please change course now. And if you're out on your homestead and continue to remain unhealthy and you do not change it, there's no point in being out on that homestead. You might as well just move back into the city. And to be clear, I'm talking about willful unhealthiness. If you've been injured or you had a disease in the past that you're still recovering from, obviously that's completely a different thing. Okay friends, now go check out this video right here, which is our video on growing medicinal herbs here on the homestead for healing our body. Have a beautiful, blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye.